Here we experienced Ivan in 2005. Boy, folks started coming to church again all over the area, and they said the churches got filled right after, Ivan blew in here on Wednesday, and I remember churches all over this area meeting without electricity, not just ours, but others, damaged buildings. Folks were coming and gathering, and boy, we had, and then by a couple years later, nobody cares. It's amazing. So when we look at a book like Malachi, don't think it odd that 35 years after they had come out of captivity to a pagan nation and had been allowed by the grace of God to go back and have a second chance, don't think it odd that they blew it. The people blew it, the preachers blew it, the society began to fall apart because of the lack of influence of the godliness that was to be produced by worship and honoring the Lord God. And so this message that came from Malachi wasn't a real pleasant message. It wasn't a message Malachi got a blessing out of giving. In fact, he called it a burden there in chapter number 1 and verse number 1. He actually said the burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. The burden it was a strong judgment of the Lord. It really meant strong rebuke. And he said the burden of the word of the Lord, and notice this, to Israel by Malachi.